workout. It's only 20 minutes and it's all about the legs.
Hey guys, how you doing? Happy and blessed Monday afternoon. It's 5:28. So I guess no, actually lie, 6:28 because I haven't changed the time on my clock here in the car. It's daylight savings time. Woo! Oh my gosh, guys, can I be absolutely honest with you? This morning, I recorded a whole freaking clip this morning, right? I have no clue what I was saying. No idea what I was telling you guys this morning. I was so freaking tired. I'm still tired right now, especially because we just did whatever amount of hours at work. So I am exhausted, but I'm better than how I was this morning. This morning, I don't know what I was telling you guys. It would have made no sense at all. But anyways, let's move on from that. I hope you guys are doing well. Right now, I am actually headed to ShopRite. I wanted to pick up some guacamole and possibly some chicken. I'm thinking about, I'm hoping they have those two ingredients because I want to do my rice cakes with the guacamole and chicken on top. I didn't take anything out for dinner tonight. I typically don't eat dinner. However, I did not eat a lot of calories today. I think I have maybe 820 something calories left when I had looked at my fitness pal where I'm tracking everything. So I was like, I need to add something. Like I need to eat something else in order to, hit what we have to hit or at least eat up some of those calories. So we're going to the store. Hopefully, like I said, they have everything that I want, and then we're going to bring it back home, eat that, do a little bit of editing, and then basically get ready for work tomorrow. At least we don't have to worry about meal prepping or doing anything or having to make anything since I already meal prep yesterday, which you should have seen in the video before this. So I don't have to worry about doing any of those things when I get home. I could just fix myself something to eat, snack on that, and then basically shut down for tonight, pretty much. But today, what did we do today? Today we did do a leg workout today, which I was very pleased with. I did a power workout as well too, mixed with it. It was only a 25-minute workout, but I was very happy about it because I told you guys before that I was actually looking to introduce like HIIT workouts. So I just pushed myself this morning, like even though I was tired, like it took, what can I say? It took all the might for me to freaking get out the bed this morning. But once I got out the bed and I got started with my workout, I felt really good about it. I felt like, okay, you did it, you accomplished, and I didn't allow for like the tiredness to get into my way, even though it was a struggle, and even though right now I do want to go to sleep. Like I think I'm gonna sleep really good tonight. But it was a good workout that we had this morning. Tomorrow, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be upper body tomorrow. So what I have been doing is following workout videos. It's just, I like doing the workout videos because I don't have to think about the workouts that I'm doing, and typically I enjoy them. Most occasions I have my go-to channels that I watch and everything. But guys, that's pretty much it. That's me catching you up on everything. I hope that you guys are doing good and that you're sticking to whatever regimen that you are doing and everything is working out successful for you. And you're hitting your goals and things like that. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, I will see you likely when I get home, and I will show you what I got, if I got anything. Hey guys, so I am home. I got the goods. So this is what I was talking about, the avocado and the chicken here. So I also got my scale here so that I can measure everything out. As I already told you guys, we are trying to make sure we stay on track. We stay on track. At least while we're here. Oh, I want to turn it to that side. Look at that. Doesn't that look so good? I had these actually for lunch today. Well, snack. And OMG, it was so good. So we're gonna put it on our food scale. And making sure my food scale says 0. Let me move my phone over there. Move you guys over here. Can you kind of see? You probably can't see the numbers, but yeah. So we're gonna put our avocado on top. Now I tried to hope the mic is not getting hit. Hold on, let me move you guys over a little bit. Okay, maybe that's a little better. I tried to pick out the parts that don't have any tomatoes, because this is a mixture of like tomatoes and onions. So try to pick that part out. This looks so freaking good. I'm gonna put some some sesame seeds on top as well too. So we got 172 grams of avocado, give or take. So now I'm gonna clear it out, and then we're gonna add our chicken. Now we're just gonna put some chicken for our protein. All right, so that is about 97 grams, give or take. So let's go to my fitness pal. So you see how I have 846 calories left. Okay, this is the reason why I said I needed to eat something. So this is what our macros are looking like right now. I don't know if that's going to change it too much, but let's put it underneath dinner. So we have rice cake. We have 2 rice cakes. Then we have avocado. We're going to do 182 grams. And then we got grilled chicken. Let's see if we have anything. There we go. Grilled chicken. It wants to do it in ounces. So let me switch this over to ounces. So we have 3.4 ounces. So I'm going to put 3.4. But that's servings. Let's see how much it comes out to. Yeah, I don't think it's that much. So let's see what 3. Okay, so we'll just leave it 3.4. So 3.4. Grilled chicken. Okay. So now it's telling me I'm at negative 233. That can't be, because I think I put this in wrong. So, okay, so let's do 1 ounce, because this is in, let's change this to 1 and then 3.4. That makes more sense. Okay. So we have 282 calories left, which is not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so our protein is 136, carbs is at 135. Fiber, we're over a little bit, but that's fine. Our fats, we're over by -8. So fiber, we're -2. Fat, -8. So we're not doing too bad for today. All right, guys, I'm gonna put add some sesame seeds to the top, just for a little bit of razzle dazzle. And there we go. That is our meal. That is our dinner. Hey guys, how you doing? Happy blessed Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well and having a good and glorious day. As you can see, your girl's about to run out the house. I actually wanted to do my skincare with you guys, and I wanted to talk to you guys for a couple of minutes before I actually walk out the house and head to work. So one, guys, did you see me do that HIIT workout? Aren't you proud of me? I know I am proud of me. I'm so happy that I did my 20-minute HIIT workout. I felt really good. I felt really, really good. I'm trying to incorporate, more of those workouts into my journey, just my lifestyle and everything like that. So, yeah. But the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys is I wanted to talk about preparation. Now, the reason why I am bringing this up is because I was watching a video the other day of somebody on their weight loss journey that fell off, and she was basically, showing what she ate and all the rest of this stuff, okay? All the bad things that she ate. And she was saying how it was her cycle and how that, typically we know around our cycle, we have those cravings. We have those food noises that are basically telling us eat junk, pretty much. And it could be very difficult. I have dealt with food noise as well too. I could say it's less. It doesn't happen that often, but it does happen. And I wanted to, stress about preparation. Basically, what I do apologize, guys. You're gonna hear the fan for a second because I need to dry my face. I wanted to speak about preparation and making sure that prior to your cycle, because typically food noise can happen about a week to 2 weeks before your cycle, right? How I basically prepare for that period is making sure that I have the things in the house that I am going to need. Now, typically when those food noises happen, I'm thinking about having like fried foods, sweets, and things like that. So what I like to do is I like to basically prepare my house for that time. Okay, so that means that I am putting things or bringing things into the house that I can basically eat, that is going to be good for my body. So that means I'm buying popcorn, I'm buying protein chips, I'm buying sweet potato fries for my sweets. I'm making sure I have apples in the house so that if I want something sweet, sometimes I'll make like an apple preserve. I'll do like pancakes and then I'll do like apples on top. I mix it with like brown sugar, cinnamon, so it can basically answer to my sweet tooth. I stress being prepared. I think a lot of times the reason why we fall off during our cycle is because we are not prepared prior to our cycle. And mostly all of us are tracking our cycle. So we know when it's coming. We know to have all the stuff in the house. Like we can't go to the store and get all the things that we're going to need for that period of time to basically get through, that 2 weeks or whatever the case may be, because typically it doesn't last past 2 weeks, give or take. And I feel like,
just think about it. If you were to basically answer to that food noise every single month, what our cycle comes, what, every 4 weeks or so, that's just basically setting you back, in your journey. And it's like, do you really want to do that? Like, and I'm, like I said, I just want to stress that I'm not trying to be, I'm trying to be cautious in saying this, because I don't want to make people feel bad for, feeling that particular way, because it happens. It makes sense. But like I said, I really just think preparation is so important. Like I said, prepare myself. I prepare myself. I even prepare myself when I don't have my cycle. You see what I'm saying? So that if it's a craving that comes on, if I want snacks or whatever the case may be, I have the proper snacks that's in the house that I don't feel guilty about having. And I feel better, because a lot of times, like, after we eat whatever we ate, we don't feel good. You know what I mean? Like, we don't feel good for eating those things. So why even do that to yourselves? So I just wanted to stress that, please don't take it personally. I'm not trying to badmouth anybody or whatever. Like, I'm just being honest and real on how I answer to it, and how I try to do better, now, because before I would just be like, okay, let me go to the fast food, let me go get an apple pie and work out. I told you guys, work out, the next day harder. No, I can't do that. Like, I don't want to do that. So therefore I have to have the proper things in the house so I can answer to those needs or those cravings when they do come. So that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm about to head out to work, or head to work. I hope you guys are, doing well. And I hope that you have been enjoying the videos and having fun with me. And yeah, so, all right, guys, I will talk to you later.
Hey guys, good morning. How are you doing? Hope you guys are having a blessed day, and happy Friday to you guys. So right now I am downstairs in my basement about to start my 20-minute upper body workout, followed by a 20-minute elliptical workout before we have to go to work. So we already know how that goes down. Your girl likes to work out before I do anything else. Just taps into me, things that, I want to do and take care of myself first before I pretty much start my day and everything. Outside of that, we are doing well today. I'm just happy that today's Friday. Today's our last day for our workouts. I want to go ahead and get this workout in, so I hope that, you guys enjoy. I hope that these videos have been motivational and everything like that. And yeah, so guys, I will talk to you later. I'll show you, a little bit of today's workout, what we are doing. We are going to be following a workout video. I already have it queued up. I already have my mat and everything out. So my little mat section, my little weights and everything like that. So, we ready. We ready to basically get this done and everything. So like I said, I hope this is motivation for you guys to, get up early in the morning. It is right now, what time is it? 5:14. 5:14 in the morning. So this is just reminder, motivation, get up, get your workout in. You would just feel really good as the day continues. All right, guys. So I will talk to you later. Hey guys, how you doing? It is Friday evening. And when I tell you I am so freaking happy, today is the freaking evening. I am so happy. I'm so happy. So right now we are headed to the store. I am about to go food shopping for this week and knock that out of the park. We have a couple of stops we have to make today. I got stuff I need to return, which I'm gonna show you guys. You don't need to be there for that. But things that I'm getting for this trip. This trip is coming up in a couple of weeks. So I am doing all the shopping, I've narrowed down all my outfits. The problem I'm having is finding shoes, and shapewear. I'm looking for shapewear that's going to not leave like ridges, underneath, like, so when you put on your dress, whatever the case may be, because my dress is like one of those body kind of dresses. I don't want it to, you see the shapewear, through it or whatever. So I've been on the hump for that. So we're gonna see what I said ShopRite. We're gonna see what Walmart has. Today we gotta go to Kohl's. We have to go to ShopRite. We're gonna go to Aldi's because I haven't been there in a little bit. So pop my head into there, get a couple of things, and then our last stop is going to be Walmart. We have one more stop to make in between, which is going to be what do you call that place, Staples, to do a return for Shein. But it depends on if they accept the returns late, because it's already 6:30 right now, so I don't know like if they have a cutoff time or anything like that. I know Kohl's does it, so, and that's gonna be the first stop that we're gonna do today. So we're gonna see how that goes. Outside of that, I am doing okay. It's just trying to get everything situated for this trip. And yeah, I know I haven't talked about it too much with you guys because I know these videos are more catered towards like fitness and stuff like that. But we are preparing. We are preparing and getting ourselves ready to do and everything that we need to do so that we can have a fun time in DR.
Let the Holy Spirit breathe within me. Let the Holy Spirit breathe within me, shaping my heart in humility. Fill my soul with righteous fear. Restore the broken parts of me, breaking the chains of the old me, washing the dust off my feet, so I can serve the sun with honor and bow to the Father Almighty. Holy Spirit.
Hey guys, how you doing? Happy blessed Sunday. I hope you guys are doing well and having a blessed and glorious day. So this segment is a segment I like to sit down and do basically my weekly wrap up and my check-in. As I always say with the weekly wrap up, since I've been doing them and the check-ins, is that I think it's very important that we take time, we check in ourselves, we see what we need to, tackle, see if our numbers are hitting where it's supposed to be, seeing if we are checking in ourselves mentally, emotionally, physically, all the things and everything. So I figured this is a good thing to put into the video so that you guys can see my check-in, and this will be a way for you again to check in on yourself and everything like that. And yeah, so let's go ahead and basically get to it now, guys. Do let you know I am a little bit tired today. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle this week with rest, but I am going to be taking a nap today. I am going to be getting some rest. That's the reason why I got my little lounge set on, so I could just unwind after I do the meal prep for this week, and then I could just chill. I'm hoping, let's see, I'm thinking I'm probably going to take an hour to hour and a half nap because I have some editing that I need to do. But yeah, so if my voice sounds a little bit like out of it, it's because I am tired. Or if I'm looking the way I'm looking, it's because I am tired. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into week number 3 of our numbers for our wrap up for this week. You know that I like to check my steps and everything, but you may not know if this is the first time you're watching this video. But on average, I like to do about 8,000 steps. That's what my watch is set to do every day. Obviously, weekends it could be less because sometimes I'm not as mobile, or sometimes I forget to put on my watch. So I've done 7,000 on average, 7,315 steps I have done this week. So that's only about what 600 and something less than what I'm supposed to do, which we are good. So let's go ahead and look at our calories. So my average calories, where I'm set to, or what I'm supposed to be doing, is 2,162 calories per day. On average this week, I had about 1,800 calories. I want to say give or take. Now, on Friday, I did not eat my meal prep because on Friday we had like a work appreciation day. I did have pizza that day and I did have wings that day. When I said that thing tore up my stomach, it tore up my stomach. But I didn't actually track that. I didn't put that into my, fitness pal or anything like that. I checked my weight, today. It really didn't impact anything or what have you, outside of just my stomach hurting me of digesting the food. So let's go ahead and get into our macros. So for this week, I did 136 grams of protein. My amount of protein was supposed to be 162, so I was 26 grams underneath my protein goal. For my carbs, I was at 135 this week. What my goal is supposed to be is 189. So I was 53 grams underneath for my carbs. Fiber, it is 25 grams, and I did 27 grams of fiber. So I was a little bit over my fiber by -2, but more fiber, I don't think is a bad thing. So yeah. All right. Fats, I had 92 grams of fat this week on average. And then my goal for this week is supposed to be 84. So we was -8 grams over on our fat this week. But like I said, I weighed myself and everything like that, and my weight really didn't fluctuate too much. So, actually, yeah, I won't talk about weight because I told you guys I don't want to, make that to be the main focus of these videos. But just know that my weight did drop a little bit, even though, some numbers went up. So I did work out 6 days this week. I work out between Sunday and Friday. Yesterday was my rest day. You guys, well, again, you may not know. I start my week on Sunday, so week 4 will be starting today up until Friday. That's basically how I do my weeks since my rest day is on Saturday. So now let's go ahead and get into our check-in for this week. This is, like I said, the time that I take to check in with myself, things that I feel like, went well, things that I need to do better, so forth, so that we could grow as, people, or me grow as a person. So what am I grateful for right now? I'm grateful that my head is on straight. That's exactly what I wrote right here. In the past, if you've watched my videos prior to, you know that I was struggling a lot emotionally. I was dealing with depression. There was a lot going on. I was making poor decisions. And I feel like I am doing better today than I've done 2 years ago, even a year ago, to be honest with you. I just feel like I'm tapping more into this place of overall betterment of myself rather than focusing on one particular thing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not just focusing on weight. I'm focusing on my entire being. And I feel like me allowing myself to do that, I am healing, and I feel like I'm just better off. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel different. So I'm very grateful, to be able to have those emotions and feel those emotions and recognize those emotions and be able to share with you guys that, I'm seeing a difference within myself. And it's made life easier where I feel like I'm smiling more throughout, my life and days. Whereas before I really, wasn't feeling that way. So, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next question. What workout made me feel the strongest this week? So I told you guys I've been trying to tap into hit workouts. I did this week 2 hit workouts, if I'm not mistaken. This week I know I did one on Sunday, and I want to say I did one on Wednesday, or was that supersets? Maybe I just did one. But like I said, it made me feel strong to be able to do hit workouts this week. I did a hit workout today, as well too. So yeah, I just really feel better being able to just do something that I was skeptical about doing. And yeah, it's bringing me joy. So let's go ahead and get to the next question. Question number 3. I have 4 questions in this segment. Okay. So question number 3 is, what mental state showed up the most for me this week? So determination. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's days this week that I did not want to wake up and go work out. And I just said, you know what, Bia, you said that you were going to be working out 6 days a week. Once you actually get up and get started with your workout, that you will be better. Like, you will feel better. You'll feel more accomplished. And in regards to the fact I have to get up anyways, because I have to get up for work. So it's like, okay, I'm going to stay in bed for an hour for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather just take that hour and go work out and know that, okay, that's the thing that I checked off my list, even though I am tired, or, my mindset just doesn't want to do it or anything like that. So I'm glad that this week I was determined just to, continue, because we could easily fall off. Like, if you guys are on a fitness journey, a wellness journey, whatever type of journey you're on, you can say Monday, this is what I'm going to do. And by Wednesday, Thursday, like, you know what? I don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that that wasn't my state at, when I was going through those emotions and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get into the last question. What is one thing I want to do different this week? One thing I want to do different this week is I want to be more present in my just day to day. I want to say, like, present in situations that not necessarily like work, but more like home. Like, I want to be more present in home and being able to enjoy that space. So that also means me trying to adjust my schedules, to order to accommodate that and so forth, which I'm hoping that I'll be able to do this week. So that is my questions for this week. That's me checking into myself. I hope that this segment was helpful for you guys and that you gained something out of it. Maybe you've learned something about me, or something that you want to just put into your regimen and everything like that. I'm about to go downstairs. I'm about to start meal prepping. You guys already know it is what it is. We got a meal prep for this coming week. This part of the video, just let you guys know, the meal prep is going to be a lot of things that I have made before. You guys know my steak, bagels, peppers. That's breakfast. For lunch, I'm doing a stir fry situation, so I may show you a little bit of that. However, I've made this before, so yeah.
Exit, keep on sinning, grace will overflow. But my spirit said, nah, that ain't the way to go. How can I stay dead to truth, still live that life? I've been buried with you, left the old me behind. Water running down, I came up brand new. That lost its grip when you pulled me through. If you rose in power, I'll rise to stay. Resurrection love, yeah, it broke my chains. I don't belong to the grave no more. I don't hear that voice I obey before. Old desires knocking knocking at my door, but I ain't answering anymore. I'm alive now, alive in you, sitting on me. I broke right through. Grace don't mean I stay the same. I'm free to love, free to change. I was bound, but the truth came down. Now my heart reads heaven sounds. I'm alive now, can't you see? Your life is living inside of me. My old self crucified, laid it on a tree. So the body of sin don't control me.
Alright guys, so I wanted to show you the meal prep for this week. We got everything done. So we have our peppers here. We have our steak bagels here. We have our stir fry here, which actually tastes really good. And then the last thing we have is our hummus, and then we have our rice cakes. This one here is the tomato and basil one. I did buy the lightly salted one. I'll be trying those next week, but I just wanted to have them just in case I wanted something like in the house and everything. But we're gonna wrap those up this week for meal prep. So I just wanted to show you guys everything that I made, and glad that meal prep is done. Alright guys, so that is the end of this week's video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Stay blessed out there in the streets. Make sure you treat others kindly. God willing, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm about to go fix some breakfast and then get a nap in. That is what we're about to do right now, so that we can get rid of these freaking bags that I'm seeing on this camera. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.
To give my hands to the wrong things, used to let my feet run wild in these streets.